And President Uhuru Kenyatta used his 59th Madaraka Day celebration, which was his last national event, to challenge his successor to pick up from where he left off and take the country's development bar higher. President Kenyatta saying his government had done more than all the successive administrations combined had done, but warned that all that could be eroded unless the corruption vice is dealt with. As our very own Jim Taigoin reports, President Kenyatta assured the country that there was no going back on the implementation of the competency-based curriculum, as it was an equalizer for all children.
President Uhuru Kenyatta presided over his final national celebration as his second term reached the penultimate period. The event turning out to be a celebration of his legacy as he outlined his administration's achievements and challenges and what appeared to be a handover of pending business to the next government.
My administration has built on the gains secured by the previous three administrations and strengthened our social fabric, making Kenya safer and healthier, fairer and just, a nation where justice is truly our shield and defender, reinforced our educational and technical excellence, integrated devolution as a way of life, and successfully led the nation through the worst global health crisis in a century, while also expanding economic opportunities for Kenyans.
With political temperatures on a steady rise as the race to succeed him gains momentum, President Kenyatta implored Kenyans to choose peace over strife.
Our first collective national duty, therefore, in this forthcoming elections, general elections, on the 9th of August 2022, is to choose peace and stability over fear, hope over hate, and progress over retrogression.
Part of Uhuru's to-do list for his successor was to slay the corruption monster, which he termed the single largest impediment to the country's growth, development and service delivery to the people, crediting his government for rescuing public institutions that were choking under the grip of the vice.
You cannot do the big push investments in dams, roads and rail in an environment of corruption. I say so because we cannot lie, the devil of corruption is still alive and well here in Kenya. For the next administration to multiply our dividend and continue raising the bar, it must work from the inside out. It must not backslide on the corruption agenda. When corruption festers in government, you cannot fight it from the court of public opinion. You must fight it from the inside out. And that is why leaders elected must have the credentials and the will to continue this cleanup.
The president also defended the implementation of the competency-based curriculum CBC amid the concerns over the teething issues it is facing, saying it had transformed the course of education by ensuring the measure of success was wholesome and not just the passing of exams.
The challenge of the day calls us to imagine a system that creates responsible citizens as opposed to subjects, a system that celebrates creative potential of all our children, as opposed to one that leaves them with labels of failure if they do not pass exams. We believe, and given the manifest success achieved in such a short period of time, there is no turning back with respect to competency-based curriculum.
One of President Kenyatta's legacy projects is infrastructure development. In his address, the president stated that while his predecessor, the late Mwai Kibaki, had set the bar high, he had surpassed it by far.
We have grown our road network almost 6 times, our power generation 40 times, connected more homes to electricity than any other country on the African continent. And we have done this in just 9 years. I do believe that the next administration can multiply these efforts to unprecedented heights.
The curveball thrown the Kenyans' way to elect leaders that will prioritize the needs of the country. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.